transaction solutions.
Good morning, and thank you for joining us today for Business Express 981. I'm Valentine Ohu, and here's Rotus. Good morning, Rotus. Welcome.
Hey, good morning, Val. Good to see you. Good to hello to all our viewers and listeners as well. Good morning, everybody.
Hello. Please join the conversation by sending messages through WhatsApp. 0809-444-0981 is the number. 0809-444-0981. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel, Smooth FM Lagos, so you get a prompt whenever I'll come on live, or you can join now, watch, and engage. YouTube.com/Smooth FM Lagos, so just Smooth FM Lagos in the search.
All right. So, yeah, we've interesting tweets from Ibrahim Obanikoro, who's a member of the House of Reps, representing Otiosa constituency in Lagos. Let me read these tweets out. Sent on the Naira. It looks like he's working on a bill. So it says, I am not the CBN governor, but at this moment, I'm of the opinion that the CBN should mandate that all domiciliary accounts be closed for the next 12 months. So let's see the effect on the Naira. After all, you can't go to any of the Western world and open a foreign currency account. Then at the end, it says, your opinion, which is soliciting opinions from his followers. Then in his next tweet, says, thank you for all your tweets. I'm fully aware that closing DOM accounts isn't the solution to the problem. The only solution is to look inwards and address certain key issues, such as local production, exportation, and reduce importation, and get our refineries working. And then he now says that my tweet was meant to spark a dialogue and conversation to help form a bill I'm working on. I have some ideas, reach me, and then he puts out his email address. So the central bank has made it clear that they are not converting DOM accounts to Naira. There have been a couple rumors that have been put out there saying that they're planning on doing it. And several times the Central Bank of Nigeria has said, we're not doing this. It's not going to happen. So, for him to put that out there on Twitter, it's, I don't know how many people are going to take him seriously, but this is a member of the legislature. He's a member of the House of Representatives. And I would assume that he's up to date on what the central bank has, or rather the central bank's position on converting domiciliary account balances to Naira. I would assume that he knows where the central bank stands. So
yes,
a good idea to put it out. But he retracted it in his next tweet, saying that he just wanted to, he already knows what the solution is, right? So he said he already knows what the solution is. That's to look inwards, to export more, and to reduce importation. Then he said, okay, well, now he wants ideas, that he's working on a bill. So what is the bill about?
Yeah, exactly.
Exchange rates? I mean, what
are you trying to do? I mean, is this a bill to push what we already know, which is, we're shoring up infrastructure and investing in things that would create jobs? I mean, if it's I think
he's referring to exchange rates. So he said, because he said he put it out there to get ideas on a bill. And since he's talking about supporting the Naira, and well, he knows what the solutions are. Since his second tweet said he knows the solutions are reduced importation, more exports, looking inward. So is his bill supposed to be around those particular metrics? That's what I'm wondering.
Like he said, I want to take his word for it. He said they are still formulating the bill. So it's possible he still doesn't know what the bill is. He's just trying to seek public opinion along those lines to gauge people's sentiments to see how he can push it forward.
Yeah, but he was gauging sentiment on a matter which he already knows is not going to happen. The central bank is, of course, not going to. How do you close DOM accounts for 12 months? What does that even mean? I don't even. It doesn't.
Isn't that an indication to you, Rotus? Isn't that an indication of their mindsets, the kind of thought processes that go through those guys' minds? Just to see. Like I said, I mean, this might just be his own version of public forum. Let me just put this out there.
Okay, see, and that now takes me to my second point about public forum. There is a ban on Twitter in Nigeria, and yet you have a member of the House of Representatives openly putting out a tweet and asking people, soliciting
to Nigerians.
Now, so here's the thing. It now brings up two issues. Number one, Obanikoro is a relatively young guy. He's late 30s or early 40s or something.
Late 30s. Yeah.
He's a you can tag him as the younger generation of political leadership in Nigeria. And I think he ran against Banky W and some other people for this position. Yeah. So he's a relatively young guy, and younger people, I guess, tend to use, at least in Nigeria, they tend to use Twitter more. So the fact that the federal government said they were going to remove the ban, this was, what are we going on? Are we going on 2 or 3 months now, right? So does Obanikoro tweeting and the way he just, I mean, it's almost like there's no ban in Nigeria, the way he tweeted. So does that then suggest, and as you said, public forum, which is what Twitter is supposed to be for. Twitter is supposed to be a place for discourse, for debates, for sharing of ideas. And that's how a public official is supposed to use Twitter. You put an idea, whether it sounds crazy or not, to give him benefit of the doubt. Twitter is a platform where it's like a town hall. It's engaging.
Yes.
So does what Obanikoro, his tweets, does it essentially show us that the federal government ban on Twitter didn't make sense?
The guy who told you they banned it still came back to say in an international body that it wasn't banned. So
right. The point there is that Twitter is so ingrained in our daily communications. Politicians use it to talk to constituents, businesses use it to talk to customers, professors, schools. It is part of our communication fabric, right? As humans, right? So does this show that it is so ingrained in what we do daily that the idea of banning it doesn't make sense? That's on one hand. Or two, we don't enforce laws in Nigeria and nobody listens. So which one is it? Because you would expect a public official or elected official to, I guess, at least, no matter whether you agree with the ban or not, that's the law, it's been banned, to follow and follow through with what his own government has said. So I mean, that just shows you how those are the two, I guess, touch points on what he could possibly be thinking about the exchange rate and what he wants to do about exports on one hand, and then two, the fact that he did this on Twitter and there were, what that means for the ban and whether it makes sense or whether it's even practical. Is the ban practical? And is it going to get sanctioned? Is anything going to happen? Because as far as I'm concerned, if Obanikoro is, nothing happens to him, then right.
I see you trying to pull all the merits that you can get
exactly.
from comparing Obanikoro and everything. I'll tell you this, right? Ban, no ban, there's no ban, there's ban. It's a social media. It's a social media site. Like I don't know. To be honest, it's hard to trust these men when they speak. Because one day you say one thing and the next day you speak from another corner of your mouth. Nobody knows what to hold on to, and then you're using the same tool that you're saying is prohibited from use, for Nigerians, to put out an official statement. So we never really know these things, and it's unfortunate.
And that you summarized it there. You say one thing with your mouth on one side of your mouth today. You say another thing tomorrow. That's inconsistency. And that kind of inconsistency is what will put off an investor from wanting to come into your country because they don't know what you're going to say tomorrow, right? And that's the issue. I mean, there is so much to draw from this Obanikoro. I mean, we could talk about the currency thing and dumb accounts for hours alone, but just the significance of him tweeting and how he used Twitter just encapsulates the purpose of the medium and now shows you that the practicality of what the Nigerian government has tried to do, it just doesn't help. Now, again, I repeat, I go back to artisans and businesses. I made this a topic on Business Hub, and about the e-commerce business that I patronize on Instagram, because I saw their ads on Instagram. And the question now is, how many more ads would they have been able to run if they're able to get on Twitter?
On Twitter, yes.
And make so that, you know, that's part of this whole conversation.
We have messages here.
Yeah, go ahead.
So Yinka Bolu on WhatsApp says, Rotus, they told us the ban will be lifted in days. It's months now. Please help us ask him where he's tweeting from. I like to tweet from Canada and Germany. Let me put my faith to good use. And Bibi says, hi, Smooth FM Business Express. Why should we even listen to a failed politician that has already disparaging remarks really don't pass?
He's elected. Val. This is another thing. Well, let me leave it alone.
Let's leave it alone. Yeah,
elected.
Yeah.
This is why it's important to vote. I know where that tweet is going.
Benga says nothing will happen to Obanikoro, but an ordinary Nigerian could be in real peril if the government decides to make an example of him. You can't even have access without VPN. Tokwe says, I just got a technical writing remote job from Twitter. Interesting. Unfortunate how many Nigerians are locked out of these possibilities. Thank you, Wale, for that insight.
Please, wait. Wale, are they paying in dollars or Naira? Please tell Wale.
Let us know, please. Let's know.
Wale, confirm.
Ola said Obanikoro's view on domiciliary accounts is very primitive. One would have thought that he would recommend a unification of the different rates so as to remove arbitrage. Ola, in his, so actually, should I say rejoinder? He said, clearly that he was seeking public opinion, so he wasn't absolute on that thought. Right. He was just suggesting. Onachuko says Obanikoro should tell his party to take those modern day Robin Hood guys off so that they are killing the transportation business. Thank you so much, Onachuko. And then Tokwe said, Tokwe is back. He said he's being paid in dollars and crypto. I don't believe the crypto part, but dollars, I guess. Wouldn't it be nice to earn in dollars, Rotus?
No, but see, that's the thing. If you're going, and I encourage, if you are into software engineering, you are doing, you can get a job remotely with one of the tech companies, and you can earn foreign exchange.
I know UK is seeking out project managers, and they're actively seeking out those roles. So if you're into project management, you could actually apply to some UK companies, and they would offer you remote jobs as well.
Or if you're in the go ahead, Benga.
All right, Benga says lots of opportunities exist on Twitter. People get very good jobs on there. That's true.
So you can see the impact of this ban, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
We're still here.
We're still here. I guess we'll figure out. Thank you, Val. Thanks for all the messages. Really appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Rotus, send me that link. Let me see what picture you want to post on Twitter, not Instagram.